Hi everyone, so here's our little video of our holiday. I'll try not to bore you too much with too much talking, but I will update you on everything that goes on. This was our first cheers of our holiday, which the kids had no idea what was going on. No one else showed up for our transfer, so we basically had a private transfer, which was pretty cool.
Our own little private transfer.
It had just been raining when we got there, so it was all wet on the floor, but that was the only rain that we saw all week, all 11 nights. This is the lobby, the entrance. And this is the main street. This was the beautiful main swimming pool in the evening. I've got to say it wasn't as quiet as this during the day. It was pretty lively during the day, but we had a room around another pool, so we used that pool more. The kids used to come down to this pool though. Our room a little messy when we first got in, very late at night, well early morning. So this was just us first looking around. We had Patara block, room P307, and it overlooked the pool bar, which was perfect. So our stairs took us straight down to where the pool bar was, so we was in a perfect location. It was dead quiet, it was absolutely lovely, and what we found is as the week went on we made like a little community around our pool, so lots of people that were all in our pool and all around our pool bar we just made lots of friends with, and it was really lovely, and the kids made lots of friends with people as well. One thing we noticed was there were so many different lighting options. So you can have like night lights on, so it's just under the beds. This was the mirror light and the ceiling lights, which were the brighter lights. You could have your balcony light on. You could have low, medium, high lights in the bathroom. There was all different options. You could also have the TV playing, the volume of the TV playing in a speaker in the bathroom as well, so that if you was in the shower or you was getting ready, you could listen to the TV even louder in the bathroom, or if you had music on, or the telly did have YouTube and Netflix as well, so that was really handy. We just signed in and we had that all week. This was our view in the morning out of our balcony, which was absolutely stunning. On video I feel like you see more of the roof than you do in person. Like in person the view was just absolutely beautiful, but on camera I feel like you see a lot of building work, rather like the balcony and everything instead. But as you can see, that was our bar down there, which was super handy. We did get some sun on our balcony. We had it in the morning, however it was through the glass, so it wasn't quite sort of what I would call sunbathing area. On the lower two levels I do feel that they had more of a sun trap if you wanted a sunbathe there, but on our one it didn't feel that way. And that was the key to the stairs that you have, so no one can actually get into your balcony. We liked being on the top floor because then no one else can walk in past your room. On the middle and lower floor the stairs are next to people's balconies, so we actually liked being up a bit higher where people couldn't walk past our balcony, which was nice. The pools were pretty cool, which was lovely because it was boiling hot. But this was the breakfast donuts that we had seen on another vlog that my sons were absolutely dying to try, and they wasn't disappointed. They had them every single morning, smothered in chocolate sauce. I chose not to have this every day. I tried it, it was really lovely, but it wasn't for me, it was too sweet.
That's yours.
This is our room from the corridor, all nice and clean so you can actually see all around the bedroom properly. As you walk in, you've got the kids were still sleeping kind of in the morning. You've got the mini bar on your left as you walk in, which was stocked every single day, which was really handy. You also have a nice big wardrobe area there. To the right is the first entrance to our bathroom. We had like a Jack and Jill bathroom. There was a dressing table in there. However, I will say, as always in a hotel, there is never a plug socket and a mirror in the right place. So I did end up hanging a mirror in the bathroom to try and do my makeup, and then I had to move and adjust myself around the bedside cabinets to do my hair because there was nowhere to plug straighteners in, unless it was under the TV or next to the bedside cabinet. So my advice would be to bring a mirror that you can put on the side yourself. I used to put it on the ironing board. This is the kids' room. That was 2 twin beds. They were pushed together at that point, but that was 2 separate beds. And this was our bedroom. The beds were so comfortable. I have got bad back and I do struggle when going to a hotel with different beds, but it was so comfortable. And our whole balcony had the doors on both sides and one in the middle, so you can get out to the balcony along the whole side of the 2 rooms. That was the other entrance to the bathroom. Both rooms had a lovely big TV, both had Netflix, both had YouTube. The shower had a rainfall shower above it and a nice shower that was on the wall as well, which was if you didn't want to get your hair wet and you just wanted to have a shower, that one was the perfect one. The bathroom lighting was brilliant to do makeup in. However, I have to sit down to do my makeup and I was too short, so yeah, I think that's just the only thing, but I think that's most hotels, to be honest. This was just coming past one of the bars near the pool area, walking towards the main stage. There's also a kids club just here as well, for little ones, which we didn't actually use, those were too old, but this was walking towards the big main stage area on your right here. It is huge over that area, although it was chock-a-block with people every single night, which wasn't really for us. So on the left there is the food court area, which if you sat on those chairs you can actually see the show over the bush. There was also a beach bar at the back behind that. I think this is another morning view out our balcony. Again, it was so beautiful looking at all the mountains and everything else. Our pool was so peaceful. There was never really a problem with finding a bed around this pool. This was a day trip. We went out to Fethiye to see the shops, and this was just us in one of the restaurants, which was really lovely. They was all pretty much the same along there, I feel, but it was really lovely sitting there eating our food. And that was ice cream my son had been dying to try for ages. He called it stretchy ice cream. This was one of my favourite things about the whole place, was in the evening as you walked down for dinner there was some live music, but it was just the right kind of vibe that you wanted on your holiday. Like, it was just really lovely and everyone was enjoying it, and it was a really lovely atmosphere as you walked down there. You felt like you were somewhere really special. Again, this is from the bar area of the main stage. As you can see, it's pretty big. And over in the background there was some fete going on that day with inflatables and other things. This is the pool party that we'd heard a lot about. It really wasn't our scene. Before we went there, we was dreading it, to be honest, because it would look loud and chaotic. But I've got to say, everyone was having such a good time. It was really fun. I chose to stay back and film my children enjoying themselves. But honestly, it was a real good time, and they only do this once a week, so it's not too imposing on anything anyway. That was the foam they were spraying, and my son was right in the middle on my husband's shoulders, absolutely living his best life. Brilliant for the children. This was one of the celebration days in Turkey. They handed out t-shirts for all the children, and if you wanted one as well, the adults, and flags, and it was just a really lovely atmosphere. Gave you goosebumps when I was marching along, playing all the instruments, and everyone was really enjoying it, and it was really great. This was the beach bar. This had a lovely vibe. I mean, I've seen other people talk about queuing at the bar and things like that, but I don't think we barely queued at the bar. Every single time we sat down, a waitress or a waiter come over and took our order. And I don't think we really went to the bar much at all for the course of our entire holiday, which obviously made it feel really special. This was in Chalice. Again, it was really beautiful. I imagine this would be a really good atmosphere in the evening. Lots of bars and restaurants along the front, and then closed shops down the other side of those bars. This was another brilliant evening vibe as you walk down. It was people who were going to be in the show, I believe. We didn't watch the shows, but I think they were people from the shows just walking down here and greeting everybody, which was really lovely, and it was a really good vibe. This was the indoor swimming pool. It's got such a lovely feel in here, like you are literally at the spa for the day. Even if you don't have any treatment, it was such a lovely, relaxing, tranquil place to be. This was the main pool area. Then as you come through the doors, you could turn left or right out of here. It literally went all the way around the pool. I only cover some of it. When you walk down this side, you've got some toilets on the right here and some treatment rooms on the left. You didn't need to take towels. There was a towel station right here, and they just gave you towels that you could give back after. When you walk through this way, there was such peaceful music playing over the speakers. There were some lovely beds that you can relax on if you're having treatment or just in there anyway. This was a sauna which had no lights on, but the next one does. I didn't actually use any of these, but they looked really lovely. That was the steam room. There was also this ice bowl that kept filling up throughout the time you were there, which was cute. This was my favourite room. This was the rainforest room, and it just had such an amazing vibe to it. It was really interesting, and the kids absolutely loved that room. Some showers, I believe. I'm not actually sure what they are. And then again, you could just walk all the way around. This was an outdoor area you could sit in, and that was really peaceful as well. And you could go all the way around to the other side. This was the Turkish baths, where you can book in to have treatment done and a scrub and everything else. This was through the other door. When you come out of the pool area, they had like a little drink station there which had lots of teas with health benefits and juices and everything else that you could get. This was all the treatment rooms along this corridor. This was another really lovely room that you could go and lay in for some peace and quiet. I mean, taking a book in there would have been really cute. It was really tranquil. And this was going back into another entrance in the swimming pool. They had like really comfortable, pretty much double beds in there, so when you didn't want to be in the water you could have a little lay down. It was really lovely. This is what they call the food court, and around the edge you've got a fresh pasta station, a kebab station, a kind of hot dog station, a wrap station. There was loads there. My husband and the kids liked it there. This was the beach in the early evening, just around sunset time. It was really pretty. The views of all the hills and mountains are so nice. And this was when the sunset party, I think it was called, was on in the beach bar. And it was just really lovely. They are the cabana areas over that side of the beach, which you can hire. I did think before we went we would hire one of those, but we really didn't need to in the end, so. But they are really nice. This was just another activity that they put on one evening. They had bull riding, I think it's called, and some inflatable things about, and it was really nice for the kids. This was walking from that area by the beach towards the main area around the pool. You could go over a bridge or walk around a path, whichever suited you. It was just so pretty in the evenings. It was really lovely. On your left in front of you there, the part that's lit up, that is the Apollon bar. We spent most of our evenings there. So did a lot of our friends. That was where we seemed to spend a lot of our evenings, and the beach bar. However, the Apollon bar had the option of sitting inside in the aircon or outside in the warm. We found that the evenings felt hotter than the daytimes. It felt like it had the air switched off in the night time, so it was really hot and quite muggy, but the daytimes were really breezy and lovely, which we were worried about being August. We had never been to Turkey before, and we had never been anywhere that was quite so hot, so we was extremely nervous before going that this was going to be an issue for us. However, during the day it's so breezy, the pools are so lovely and cool, not cold, but just really perfect temperature, so it really never at any point felt overwhelmingly hot. The only time we did feel hot was in the evenings, and that was why we chose to sit in bars that had aircon for most of our holiday because we was just too hot in the evenings. But during the day it was absolutely lovely, and your rooms obviously are all air-conned, and so are the areas downstairs. These were the slides. They were amazing. The kids absolutely loved them. There was never really a queue. This was part of the pool areas for the small children. There was another pool area, but it was just a plain pool. That comes up next in the video. However, this was the activity pool. As you can see, most of the slides are in the shade. Most of this pool was in the shade, and this next part, which I thought was really great when you've got little babies. And it's only this little pool area there, even that part there is in the shade as well. So that is the other area, the small pool with a canopy over the top, so that provided a lot of shade as well. This is the kids club, which is just behind the main slides and next to the food court area. it is just over here. There is lots and lots of different little activities for the children to do. And again, once I go through here, you'll see that it is also completely in the shade out the back. So there's some like beanbag areas, and then there's all of these Wendy houses, playhouses, seesaws, tunnels, little crazy golf, lots of things for the kids to enjoy. And this was the other slide at the other end. As you can see in the background, that's the big slides. And then I just thought I'd show you that up here, once you went up them little stairs there, this is the walkthrough to the Patara block, so which is really close if you've got little children. That is some of the swim up rooms down there, which we thought looked really beautiful. However, they was always in the shade, so it was kind of a bit redundant for us. That's our favourite cleaning guy. He was absolutely adorable. And this here is the Patara block. So this is one side of the pool. They don't attach round, you have to get in and out to walk around there. They were just little pond areas, and then over there is the beach and the main stage. And then just coming up here is the bar side, the pool bar for the Patara block, which we spent most of our time on the sunbeds and in the pool. Apologies for the blurry screen, I do correct it in a second. All the sun creams was messing with my phone. This was just one night when we was walking down. There was extra music and, bear with me, extra things going on, and it was like an apocalypse theme, and it was really good. It was a really good different atmosphere. Like I say, there was different things every single day, so it felt like there was something for everyone, which was really great. We finished off our holiday with an amazing boat trip. We had made some friends whilst we was away, and we decided to all hire a private yacht together, and we went on a boat trip, which was absolutely incredible, and I highly recommend it to anyone. The company we used for this was called Aqua Yachting, fethiye, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it, but it was incredible. We stopped off at 3 places. One where they made us an absolutely delicious lunch with these amazing creamy potatoes. The water was just clear blue. There was fish that would come right up to your legs, tiny ones, but it was really amazing. The children absolutely loved jumping in off of the boat and getting in and out and swimming about and snorkeling around, and they had the best time. Highly recommend this trip. I'm going to finish off the video with lots of lovely bits of food. The food was absolutely to die for. You cannot fault it. The buffet, that's the buffet food there, that was incredible. The cocktails were lovely. My favourite was a whiskey lander. It was pear, apple, whiskey, lemon. It was really lovely. And obviously the famous donuts, which my kids loved. This was the Italian, which we thought was the best restaurant that we went in by far, and it was delicious. It was absolutely yummy. Overall, we had literally the best holiday. It was to die for. You cannot fault the hotel at all. The staff just couldn't do enough for you. Everything about it was absolute top class, top quality. For the price that it was this year, we do feel that it was way above anything that we was expecting. Next year, obviously, the prices have gone up, and I'd say that's more fair for what you're getting, because it is an absolute top class resort. So for anyone still to go, have the best holiday. It really will take some beating to find somewhere as nice as this place. And I hope you all have the best time ever.